Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you are here. If you are new here, my name is McKenna, and I talk about all things health, wellness, lifestyle, business, fashion, beauty, skincare, all the things for the 40 and up crowd. And I am so glad you're here. Thank you. Make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button down below so that you don't miss any of my updates, because if you have been following along, you know that I have lost over 75 pounds on GLP-1, starting with Ozempic, moving over to Wegovy over the last 4 years. And there are some new changes to what is going on with me, and I'm here to share it with you. So let's just start at the beginning. I retired from the military in July, which I'm very excited about. My federal contract job ended in August, which I am not so excited about, but that's the way of the world right now, and this is the state of our nation. And I still have my businesses, and things are going very well with my businesses. Thankfully, I feel very grateful for that. But there have been some changes in my day-to-day. I'm not traveling as much. I really have a lot more like white space going on during my days. And so if you watched any of my other videos, you saw, probably my last couple of videos, you saw that I am going to be continuing on with my wellness journey and just kind of doubling down on that, because even though I've been on Ozempic and Wegovy for over 4 years, I really feel like I'm about 20 pounds away from my ideal, where I feel good and like I feel like I'm at a weight that I need to be at. So I have been plateaued for probably over a year. I lost a few more pounds because I quit drinking. I didn't thankfully have a problem with it, but back when I had a neck injury in March, I really, they put me on a bunch of medication and I just stopped drinking because I couldn't be on there. And then I liked how I was feeling, and I lost a couple more pounds. I felt less bloated. You can probably tell from my face that I am doing much better. And so yeah, I'm just really ready to start doubling down on my wellness. Now that I have more time, more energy, I can really focus on me during this very transitional time. And if you have been here before, you also know that my cat loves to show up just when I start recording. So if you followed along, you knew that I was gonna be working on drinking more water, getting my body moving. Oh my gosh, get down. And just really focusing on nutrition and taking better care of myself, making sure I'm getting sleep, taking supplements, so on and so forth. And so I have really spent the last couple of weeks getting clear on what that means to me. So I went back to journaling, I went back to meditation, just being quiet with my thoughts and figuring out like, okay, Anna, you are in a huge transitional time right now. Where do you want to go, and where do you want to go with your weight loss and your wellness? And so yesterday I had an appointment with my endocrinologist, and I knew that was coming up. And she knew for a while that I have been stalled out on Wegovy for well over a year. And she agreed that I would be making the transition over to, drumroll please, Zepbound, to see if I could lose the next 20 pounds, the next and last 20 pounds really. And so I was very excited. I hope to get the medication soon so that I can start that. She told me that a lot of my side effects as I start this next portion of my journey could be much like they were at the beginning for when I started with Ozempic. And so I am really just going to be thoughtful about starting this new medication and just being aware of the side effects that usually hit me, which is like constipation, fatigue, and a few others. But I'm excited about this and I'm feeling pretty good about it. A lot of people ask me, are you getting off of it anytime soon? And right now I am comfortable continuing to take the medication in the hope that I will be able to lose a little bit more weight. And also, I'm just gonna be totally honest, I have not been working out. And so I feel kind of like flabby, like down here, and I just feel like I could tone up and take better care of myself and move my body more. Walking, getting back on my Peloton, getting back to the gym, those are all things that I am like, I don't know why I had to like my headspace right for all this. I've really been through a lot in the last 6 months. The neck thing really threw me off. For those of you that don't know, I had an arterial dissection. I injured myself throwing my medicine ball over my head as part of my Army physical fitness test, like, gosh, probably almost a year ago at this point. And so I have really been through it with medications. I was hospitalized for a while. And so it really prompted me to think like, okay, you need to use this downtime to really focus on you. In September, I turned 48, and I really have been feeling it. And I love it when people tell me like, oh my God, Anna, you look great for, you know, your late 40s. And I love that, but I want to feel it. I want to feel better. And so I need to just get disciplined again. I get up at 5 a.m. I go and meditate now and journal for a few minutes. And I'm really working hard to stay focused on that kind of thing because it's important. And I hope that you will all come along with me on this journey because I feel accountable to you guys when I am working on these things. And that's really important for my success. And hopefully it inspires some other people in this community to focus on themselves so that they can be the best version of themselves, that they can be the healthiest, the most present for their family, the best at their jobs, whatever it is. That's why I started building this community a long time ago with my little pen, if some of you recall, like, how do I even do this? And I just feel really grateful that I have you guys here to help keep me accountable, for me to process literally out loud my challenges and my successes on these GLP-1s. And I'm going to learn more about Zepbound, and I'm going to do a whole video on that. So stay tuned for that. But if you are in Zepbound, if you are on Zepbound, I would love to hear from you. And I would love to hear like how your experience has been. And most importantly, did you transition from another medication over to Zepbound? Like, those are the people I'm trying to talk to right now. And so I have always looked at this channel like an exchange of information. As always, please do not take this as medical advice. You always have to talk to your providers. If you are looking for a provider, Mochi Health is a great, great, great resource because they are real legit providers, and you can get your medication if this is something that you are interested in. But I'm also excited to talk about all the other things. I'm going to be sharing products I like as I work on my skincare. I do have a little bit of Ozempic face right here. I'm working on it. I put a little filler in there. Should I do a video on that? I get a little bit of Botox. But overall, I want to glow, babe. I want to like feel really good about where I'm at in my late 40s. I love my 40s. It's so good here. I remember being scared of my 40s, and I love my 40s. And I think I'm going to love my 50s too, but I really want to be in the best shape mentally, physically, spiritually possible so I can get there. So I hope you'll come along with me for the ride. Stay tuned because I'm going to be talking about Zepbound more and more as I learn about it. I'm also going to be talking a lot about things that I love and things that I really think are important pieces of wellness. So I hope that you will come along for the... That got cut off, but here we are again. I hope you will come along for the ride, and I hope that we can all continue to encourage each other here and just be the best versions that we can be. Until next time, I hope you guys are doing well. Any comments, questions, concerns, drop them in the comments. I'm really getting active in the comments again, and I would love to hear from you. Take care of yourselves, and I will talk to you soon.